At 4 AM, we sailed out of the lee of Lombok Island and into the strait between Lombok and Bali. There was an 8 to 10 foot swell from the Indian Ocean, south, a swell from the east, wind 12 knots, and a 4 to 5 knot current from the north, out of the strait. The triangular waves and overfalls this created were huge. After sailing past the Benoa Harbour entrance only once, we were lucky enough to be able to follow a barge in. Benoa is a good safe harbour, and we anchored at 3 PM in 25 foot of water 50 yards from the beach, alongside some good friends from Darwin. Bali is totally a tourist trap, however, it is definitely the best tourist trap I've seen.
Here we are in Bali. We've left the boat, we have moved ourselves into a little house in Ubud, which is the cultural centre, they say, of Bali. It's right beside the paddy fields, and we're going to be tourists. This is a really touristy area, and for the next few days we are going to do heaps of touristy things. Couldn't be more excited about it. Rob completely shares my sentiment.
To beat the heavy Ubud traffic, we have rented scooters. At just $5 a day, they are the perfect way to zip around town, but not for the faint-hearted. Bali roads are busy, and road rules appear to be a guide rather than a regulation. However, we love the freedom of getting around on scooters. Our first stop, we were up to monkey business in the jungle sanctuary of Mandala Vista Wanarawana, or more simply, Ubud's sacred monkey forest.
It's beautifully lush and green here. It is the rainy season, so with they getting a lot of rain every afternoon. We just saw one climb on a guy's back. You're not supposed to look them in the eyes, which is really difficult because they're so cute, but apparently they can get quite aggressive, and you must not feed the animals.
Yeah, he wasn't having a bar at me. I tried to get the monkey to jump onto me, but he wasn't interested in me. He was interested in the other guy. Apparently Ivan said he got a little bit excited, if you know what I mean. So, thankfully, actually in that context, I'm glad he didn't get on me. But beautiful bush, wow, beautiful natural forest, untouched, kind of.
They don't give two hoots that there's one just walking past me right now. Just had a quick look up at me. Average day in the office. Yeah. And the little toddler, little baby ones are also really nice. They're, like, you can see that they're like the way that they're learning how to climb and stuff.
He's like, I'm okay.
When they reach their mums, they just cling on. Oh, there's a bunch of baby ones over there. There's like 3, 4.
We had been led to believe they're quite aggressive, but yes, I had got a little close and I got a bit of a hiss. I backed off, but there was no attack, and we have had them walk all over us, and that was really lovely. But oh, have you got?
I'm scared. No.
Wait. No. No. Close it. Zip your finger.
Oh my god, it's just oh, that was scary.
Okay, guys.
I didn't want to snatch it in case I heard it.
I spoke a little early there. Declan had one jump on him, and that one jumped off him onto Chanel and then stole her ticket of entry. Let's let go of it now. There are over 1,000 monkeys here. They're long-tailed Balinese monkeys. I think they're called macaque. That's what we call them. We thought we'd just seen monkeys, but actually it's a really beautiful walk through the sacred forest. It's really green and lush, banyan trees and monkeys.
So that was $8, well, times 5. If someone had said, oh look, let's go and do something else, let's go for a swim, or you know, the monkeys are this, that and the other, that I could have been convinced to do something else, but actually I recommend it. It really is worth a look. One of the things that I really liked watching was the grooming. Like, they were just how they groom each other. One's just like out of it, loving it totally, thinking this is heaven, and the other one's having a feed. So it's just like this perfect symbiotic relationship they've got. Cool. There you go.
And they're off.
Oh, my heart broke for the little baby with the broken wrist sitting there. Oh, I couldn't leave the spot, actually just watching for ages. Very sweet, very sad. I'm sure he's fine. But he won't be able to climb as well as the others.
Yeah. And that might be his undoing.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Slide right.
This is fun. Oh my god.
In 300 meters,
Woo!
turn left.
It's treacherous. Okay. I don't know where we're going, but it's fun. We're on the back roads of Ubud.
No idea where we are,
but it's
it's
fun.
okay.
Woo. Oh my goodness.
Slide right, then turn left.
Ah. Woo. Woo. Oh, we went wrong.
Right at the fork, then slide right.
That's the sound of Indonesia at night. That's the sound inside our accommodation anyway. Nature is all around us. A little bit of nature is actually in the house as well. There's a few geckos in here. There's a lot of ants in here. Declan and Chanel had a frog in their room. So, I love it.
Declan. And here's Declan coming in as we speak. Declan. Declan, hear that? This frog saying Declan, Declan, Declan. Declan. Okay. They've just got some ice cream. Yay!
Robert and I, oh, he's not in trouble, but I just called him Robert anyway. We're up nice and early. We're doing the Champuan Ridge walk, which is actually very beautiful.
Morning.
Hello, morning.
Through the rice paddies, past lots of yoga places and cafes, and yeah. One thing we're really loving is, well, maybe I'm speaking for myself here, but when we're driving through on the scooters, I'm loving that. I love the scooters. But the temples, there are temples everywhere, absolutely everywhere. It seems like every family has their own temple, and then there are the bigger temples that you can go to, and the little offerings they make, which I knew the name of and I've already forgotten. What's it called? Yeah.
This is Chesara Sasira.
Well done, Robert. Good attempt. I don't think it's right, but yeah.
Hello, puppy.
That's just lovely. Every day we've watched them being made.
So it was interesting, like I was serving yesterday at a cafe, and across the road this lady came out and put out her offerings, and she did a little ceremony. It was almost like to herself. She was waving her hands over the offerings, and she'd sprinkle water and she'd throw it up in the air, throw it over the offerings. Something really peaceful about it, regardless of whether you're Christian, atheist, completely just hate all that stuff even, Hindu, whatever your religion, whether you have no religion. It was just a beautiful thing. It's really peaceful and gentle. I enjoyed it very much.
And so it was that on this stormy afternoon we found ourselves on the road to Macaque village to visit Bali's most important water temple, Puratita Empul, loosely translated as water gushing from the earth. Here we changed into traditional bathing sarongs and made our own chanangsari offering of gratitude to the gods before entering the sacred pools to cleanse our bodies under the holy water.
Well, as we were getting changed into our lovely sarongs, it started raining, so we're gonna get wet before we even get in the water. Hope that doesn't change anything, but yeah, it's gonna be cold. Nipples are gonna be hard.
Thank you. Since the spring's discovery in AD 1962, Balinese Hindus have visited the holy waters for ritual purification to cleanse their souls and ward off evil. This tradition continues today almost unchanged. Happily, tourists from all over the world can visit to enjoy the temple's beauty and to bathe in the 30 refreshing, blessed water spouts. So despite all the rain, and despite the water being a little bit chilly, that was really a lovely experience. I loved everybody in the green. I loved that we got here on a day that it did rain, so there probably weren't as many people as usual, and that we got to take our time through each of the water fountains. Chanel, unfortunately, was a drowned little rat, weren't you? You found it a little chilly in there.
Yeah, I think everyone did.
But fun? Did you enjoy the experience?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was amazing. And then the fish afterwards, they were crazy.
Koi carps.
Yeah. You
Koi
feed
carps.
them and they just they're climbing over each other to get to that little pellet of food.
Yeah. I thought Ivan looked very spiffy in his little sarong.
But I loved it when we were all in the green. I don't know, it just felt really special.
Yeah, I look like a warrior.
Pretty sharp, actually.
Yeah. Now we've got a thunderstorm and it's half an hour in the rain to get home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the word.
I reckon let's take off now because we might catch up to the end of it.
I think we should go and find a cafe.
Yeah. Very nearby.
A quick Google search directed us to a neighbouring coffee plantation where we were able to savour Kopi Luwak, a specialty beverage made from fermented coffee beans that have passed through the colon of a civet.
Coffee bean poop.
The coffee beans are pooped out, washed, roasted, then ground. A smorgasbord of coffees and teas were delivered to our table before the Luwak coffee main event. We're not big coffee drinkers, so the whole tasting may have been lost on us. However, the civets' digestive enzymes are said to break down the bean's bitterness to produce one of the world's most expensive coffees.
So some of you have probably heard about monkey poo coffee, right? You know, where the monkey eats the coffee bean off the tree and it comes out in their feces and people wade through it and pick out the beans and then roast them and drink it. Well, I tell you what, I'll eat and drink most stuff, but I draw the line at monkey poo coffee. However, I will eat raccoon poo coffee. That's right. Actually, it's not even a raccoon, is it?
It's a civet.
It's a civet. I'll have civet poo coffee. That's
And
not
I
a
think
problem.
you're confusing monkey poo coffee. I think you're confusing how they discovered chocolate. That was monkeys.
Was it monkeys, was it?
Yeah, and it went and they smelled. The poo smelled so good. They were like, "What's in there?" And they discovered the coconut
There you go.
bean had been eaten by them. and that's-
So we've got
I'm
monkeys
pretty
to thank for chocolate.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's right.
Yeah, that sounds.
Sounds like a cool story to me. Right, here we go. Civet coffee.
We'll have a sip without sugar and then...
Yeah, that's what she suggested.
Just like coffee.
Yeah.
It's actually
It's supposed to be a bit
not-
more bitter, I think.
Yeah,
she
it's not quite so harsh.
Maybe it's supposed to be
then.
less bitter.
It's not quite so
No,
harsh.
I think it's more bitter.
No, I feel like just a black coffee doesn't taste quite so harsh.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
it's not that
definitely-
great.
it's strong.
Poo coffee. Cheers. Big ears.
Did I mention my
Oh,
So good.
just went down the wrong way. It's good though.
Wait.
Wait, save some for
That's
the
good.
next one.
We're going to put sugar in it.
Oh,
It smells good.
it's a terrible reaction.
Yeah, it's coffee, all right. Yeah, as a non-coffee
I don't know if
drinker,
it's any different.
that tastes like coffee. And but
You make a tiramisu out of it.
I can make a lovely tiramisu out of this. And
And it's already passed through the digestive tract of a civet. What's not to like about that?
Okay, now we're gonna add some brown sugar. I don't know how much to add.
Yeah, put the whole
Throw it
bit.
in. Hold on.
What is this?
That's going to be really sweet now.
Okay,
Does it improve
sweet
with sugar?
poo-poo coffee. Mmm,
Hasn't?
tastes pretty much the same.
Maybe we're meant to add bunny packets. Do you want to
Yeah,
add
maybe.
one more?
But I think-
Really? No. What is it? Is it not very sweet?
No.
That's right. We'll take the edge off it. Yeah, so it's taken the edge off a little bit. The bitterness isn't so strong. It allows the flavour to come through and just waffles into the back of the taste buds and then back out
It
again.
waffles in.
Waffles in, and then before you know it, it'll be doing a
It'll
similar
be
thing.
waffling back out again.
Waffling back out. That's right.
Should I finish it?
Go for it.
Fast, the jury's out on Newark coffee. However, we would recommend the overall tasting experience. We exited through the gift shop where we did purchase a bag of the poo-poo coffee. Maybe it'll be our new nonny challenge.
Oh, this coffee smells like shit.
It is Austin.
Oh good, then it's not just me.
Then we weaved our way home to visit the wee critters we're sharing our home with.
What's up, Mum? Whoa, it's red.
Oh, you're in our house, Mr.
What's up, my broski? Oh my gosh.
Is that a frog or a toad?
I have no idea. I think we should have him up the wall though. Get him into the garden. Get him out of there.
Yeah, you go back into the garden, mate.
Nice.
Looks like Monkey left a little gift.
Just a little gift.
I wonder if you can make coffee with that.